Blackburn
Enterprises.
Thank you for coming to our channel. You could have been anywhere else, but you're here with me. Back with a new movie review. Today we're going to be reviewing
Top Gun Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick.
Yes.
All right, this movie is directed by Joeseph
Kosinski?
Yeah.
Kosinski.
That's what it is. And I'm sorry, Mr. Kosinski. We don't know anything that you directed previously.
I do know one.
No.
I think it's Oblivion. I think he did that movie.
That would make sense, seeing how that is starring Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Speaking of Tom Cruise, we're going to go ahead and get into those actors and actresses.
He's in
This movie is starring Tom Cruise. You might know him from previous movies such as, you said Oblivion.
The old Top Gun, of course. He's also in Show Me the Money.
Show me the money. What's the name of the movie?
I think it's called.
It's called Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
That is the name.
Yeah. That's it. And he's in all the Mission Impossibles too.
Yes.
Did we already say that?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay, I thought.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, they don't know that.
Also starring this movie, we have Mr. Val Kilmer. Might know him from previous movies such as
I'm your Huckleberry.
Mm-hmm.
Tombstone.
Yes.
If you don't know.
Tombstone.
Yes. What do you want on your tombstone? Okay.
That's a pizza commercial.
Okay.
Also starring this movie, we have Jennifer Connelly. You might know her from previous movies such as?
She's on.
We don't talk about Bruno.
We don't talk.
Actually, it's not Bruno, but it's actually the Hulk.
The Hulk.
Yeah.
We don't talk
that's
about that.
That's the first Hulk. That's like
yeah.
We don't talk about that.
No.
Also starring this movie, we have Mr. Miles Teller.
Yes.
You might know him from previous movies such as?
He was on Footloose, the new one. But you did a montage of. I mean, you did a video of, right? Bruh. Check it out.
Yes, I did a skit little thing.
Yeah.
To that about Footloose.
Yeah.
But I did not expect you to bring that up.
Yeah.
But yes, I did.
You
And
did.
yes, he was
you should check it out.
You should check it out. Yes, he was in Footloose.
Yes, he was.
Alright. Also starring this movie, we have Mr. John Hamm.
Mm-hmm.
Might know him from previous movies such as?
I don't know him. I forgot his.
It's an interesting thing. Well, he was in Tag. But you don't remember him.
He was in some missile.
He was also in.
Cruise, right?
I was reading this. I don't know why. I don't know. He was in Bridesmaids.
Oh.
But for some reason he wasn't accredited on there. It's
wow.
weird. I don't know. It was weird as to why they say he was not credited. But yeah, he was probably because he was a. Can I say that? I might have to blank that out. I don't know. But he was not a good guy in Bridesmaids.
Yes.
All right, so let's get to the plot.
So we have Maverick is back, and he is going back to Top Gun. He's gonna do some things. He's gonna have some Mission Impossible. I like to say that.
Well, you know what?
It is a Mission Impossible.
Actually, I'll let you slide. I'll let you slide for that. Yeah. Anywho, as you said, Maverick is back.
Yes.
He's back in his old stomping grounds, and this picks up 30 years after the original. So of course he's had an illustrious career, and he's been in the Navy.
Yeah, he has.
And as a result of a new battle is about to take place, and they're gonna need somebody's help, and he's gonna be one of those people that helps out with it.
He is.
And so, based on some different decisions that took place in the past, he has to reconcile with decisions that were made in the past to ultimately plan his future.
Past always comes back.
This is true. All right, so let's go ahead and get into those likes.
I love the action in this movie. Like, it's action-packed. It's very good, suspenseful, and action, and it goes hand in hand.
ladies and gentlemen, buckle your seatbelts. Because it is action-packed. There's a lot of action in there. This is a blockbuster movie, you can tell. So, obviously, there's a lot of fighter jets that are going on. There's a lot of maneuvers, and jets are doing all types of different dodging and all type of things, flying different ways in the air.
Almost make you feel like you're in a simulator, even if you don't go see it in like IMAX.
I don't know what I'm thinking. I wonder how this would have been in 4D.
Wow.
I ain't not thinking about that.
We might need to go.
I don't know, man. This will be expensive.
Right.
But yeah,
but
the action was top notch.
Yes, it was.
So that, a good one of the good pros of this movie.
Yes.
Okay.
The nostalgia. So, when the movie first opens, you're like, oh my gosh, I am back in the 80s. Like, seriously. Like, oh my.
You look like you're back in the 80s. Yeah, this movie, something that is able to do, well, obviously, like you said, is play on the whole nostalgia feel to it. And something that this movie is able to do that a lot of other movies recently have not been able to do is just sucking at the nostalgia thing. I think, what happens is sometimes, and Hollywood has got a bad rep for it continuing to sometimes, not having any originality. It's like, oh, you just want to do a bunch of sequels and a bunch of remakes and blah, 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 blah. And I understand that, because sometimes when they do movies like this, it's like they're just trying to get your money because they know, they do play on the nostalgia. I remember this. I remember that. But what this movie was able to do was to make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
So when nostalgia was happening, when different things was happening, it all makes sense.
It did.
And little small things here and there. So it wasn't just almost like a rip-off. Like this ain't, y'all just doing the same thing y'all did in the other movie.
No.
Like it wasn't like that. So.
No.
So kudos to Joeseph. What's the boy name?
Kosinski.
Yeah.
Kosinski.
Kudos to him.
I know that because of something else, but okay.
I'm sure you did. Any other likes?
I like the actors and actresses. I like the storyline. The storyline made sense. The storyline was enforced. It just all flowed together, made sense.
It did all flow together and make sense. And sometimes movies can have a inability to do that, where it's like, what are we doing here? So everything it kind of flowed. You understood why characters made the decisions that they made, and some of them are logical, and you can understand why they chose to do that. So yeah.
And I also like the character, how they chose the characters. Like,
oh, you mean I see what you're saying?
Yeah,
like the characters that they chose were they definitely fit the characters that they were chosen from.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And to piggyback on the character thing, they did. That's another thing I do like is the character arcs, like the where characters start in this movie and where characters end up. Is definitely a difference, and for a lot of people, and like for some critics, that is a pinpoint or stickler. People are a lot of sticklers for that. If you have a character and he starts off as one way, and then at the end of the movie he's still the exact same way,
they don't like it.
What did he learn?
Yeah,
what
growth happened? No growth took place
during the movie, and that did not take place in this movie. It was a total opposite. It was a lot of character arcs, and so I like that about the movie.
I do too.
Any other likes?
I think I said.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I thought you had another one.
I do.
Oh, I need
to say it. I mean, if you could let me talk.
Try to take it out your brain.
Let me talk. Let me talk.
I knew you was coming.
Let me talk. Sorry, Jada Kiss in a battle, but in a versus battle. But one thing I do like is the representation in this movie. There was a lot of representation. They actually showcased women fighter pilots. That's something that was missing in
Girl
the first.
Power.
Yes, who run the world, girls.
Yes.
They also and kudos. They also have there's a lot of different nationalities in this movie as well. They had in addition they had Manny Jacinto, I believe that's his name. Mm-hmm. He's in the movie, and also Danny Ramirez. He's in the movie. And they also showcased, which is generally lacking, is actually black men, within the Navy, and not only black men within the Navy, but having high-ranking positions. And so they had the homie, Jay Ellis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But representing the Lawrence Hive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From Insecure.
Insecure.
You know what I'm saying? So they had Jay Ellis in here. They also had Greg Tarzan Davis. They had him in here. And also had Charles Parnell.
Yeah.
And interesting with Charles Parnell, he actually played someone's dad in it's a comedy that's on Peacock. It's called Grand Crew. So yeah, if you don't know about Grand Crew, check out that comedy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Charles Parnell was in there as well, and also Bashir Salahuddin. Hope I'm saying your name correctly. He also was in there, and so to showcase all the different races. And to show the inclusion in this movie and look like a 2022 movie, I really like that. Yeah. That was great. Also, another like that I like this is it was actually emotional. Like this movie had a lot more emotions than I was led to believe.
Yeah, I think I almost had to resuscitate you at one point.
I know it's because it was another thing that we talked about earlier. This was suspenseful as well. There was a lot of suspense in this movie. Yeah. You didn't know which way the movie was gonna go.
Yeah.
Get ready to go right, and then it takes a quick left turn.
And I had to keep on checking on you. Like, oh, are you still okay? Are you with me?
I'm definitely with you. But yeah, the suspense, like. It's really a good movie.
It is.
So, any other likes?
I think that's about it.
That's about it? Okay. And so what about your dislikes?
Dislikes. I don't know. I thought it was going to end a little differently. Just a little at one point. With the love interest situation. I was waiting on a big thing to happen, but it didn't happen like I thought it was going to happen. So, yeah. It's like, oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
As far as my dislike, I ain't got none.
I knew he was gonna say that.
All right, so I guess we're getting to our favorite part of the review, and that's the rating.
Yes. And I give this movie an A.
And you give it an A
because I wouldn't have typically I wouldn't have chosen this movie to watch.
No, you would have not.
And I think we watched the first Top Gun before we saw this movie to refresh our brains on how that went. And I was like, oh, I'm pleasantly surprised that, because I wouldn't have been like, yeah, let's watch Top Gun. No, but it was really, 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 really good and really, really, really entertaining. And I did not fall asleep. No, that's my moniker.
Which she commonly does. I'm gonna go ahead and give this movie an A+. From the acting to the nostalgia within the whole movie, to, like I said, the inclusion and representation in the movie. The action was top notch. The story was awesome. How they made everything connect the way they made it connect, and you would have thought that, I don't know, what is this even going to be about? And they made it work, and this was really a good movie, like from beginning to end. Within like the first 5 minutes, you're already rooting for Maverick and everything that he decides to do. And I think I don't know, it might be a little presumptuous, I don't know, but I think this is the best movie that I have seen this year.
It's big. Yeah. More movies to come.
Pretty good movie. So if you haven't seen Top Gun, well, first, if you haven't seen the first Top Gun, yeah, go look at the first one, and then go see Top Gun Maverick.
That's it.
Go do it.
Go do it.
Right now.
You won't regret it.
You will not. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. We would definitely appreciate it, and it helps out the channel. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, bruh, that was out here. Hit that subscribe button. We definitely appreciate that, and it gives you a chance to see videos like this one. And if you haven't hit that button that's shaped like a bell, go ahead and hit that button. If you do that, you'll get a notification every time we drop a new video. And if you want to do us one more favor, if you can go ahead and comment down below. And what should they comment?
What is your favorite Tom Cruise movie? We've had a lot.
Oprah! Tom Cruise! Help me, I'm on fire! Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah.
He was in the movie War of the Worlds. We just watched that the other day, didn't we?
He was also in the War of the Worlds.
It's a good movie, too, to me.
It is a good movie. Yeah. So, got a lot to choose. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I just gleeked.
Oh my god.
All over the place. I hope y'all didn't see that because y'all did. That's truly embarrassing. But yeah, you got a lot of I did it again. I can't
You got a juicy mouth.
I am juicy mouthed it today. I don't like to be juicy mouthed it. Anywho, you got a lot of choices to choose from. You know, a lot of Tom Cruise movies. What's your favorite Tom Cruise movie? All right, we appreciate every single one of you, and I guess we'll holler at you.
Peace.